till I put Yo, people, what you telling me? Back again with another one, Rants and Gunner in the building. What you telling me, fam?
Yeah, good, man. Good. It's hammering down with rain. I ain't gone anywhere today. It's been
Oh,
hammering
bro, it's
down
pissing
for
down
2
here as
days.
well, but you know what I mean? Rain's normal here, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, in England, yeah. But yeah, here, I think it's only the third day in since April, I think, that it's rained. Like when it rains here, it's proper. Like gale force winds as well today as well. So yeah, I just locked up the doors, man. Just chilling, staying indoors today, man.
No, I
And
hear it.
just catching up on some of the football news and that. So not really a lot of news out there at the minute.
No, I hear it. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up everyone inside. Already know what time it is. Also, big up everyone that's interacted with the vlog. It went up earlier today. Still, obviously the what do you call it? The notifications have been rubbish.
Oh,
You know
today
what I mean?
it's been awful, by the way.
What's that, bro?
The notifications today have been awful, bro.
Yeah, brother, my flipping vlog. I put my vlog out. Do you know what I mean? And bro, like it's only on like 1 point something K or something like that. And it's like, bro, what are you playing at?
I literally just peeked right now, on the streamer before I raided here. I think about 340 people watching.
Awful, bro. You know
It's
what I'm
mad.
saying?
It makes no sense because yesterday everything was normal. The whole of this month, everything's been normal.
See, look, my man said no notifications again, by the way. They vanished into
Jarring.
thin air.
Yeah, it's annoying, man.
You know what I mean? They vanished into thin air, guys. So, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you look check out the latest vlog as well, man. Yeah, bruv. I can't lie. It's gone out today, but that was from a few weeks ago. So yeah, I'm a lot sharper now than I was then. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, it felt good to be back in the gym. I think that was my first full week back in the gym after holiday, man. And Yusuf absolutely beasted me. I was fucked. You know what I mean? But it's one of them ones. Like everything's going well. I'm pretty much on weight already, and I've got 3 weeks, so I'm pretty much on weight already. You know, I'm already in the 70s. I'm fighting at 77. I'm already in the 70s already, and I got 3 weeks. So I mean, I'm just gonna chill here for a while. You know what I mean? I get to enjoy my food. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, man, I'm in a good place right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm fighting on the 6th of December, bro, in London. So you don't make sure. Man said he got the notification 2 hours after, bro. You know why they do that, innit? Because the more engagement you get right at the beginning, the more traction the thing picks up throughout the day.
Mate, I had one after the Atleti game when we beat Atleti the other night. Yeah, that was on the Tuesday night. Yeah, somebody said to me on the Friday when I was doing my show, they got a notification an hour before I started the show on Friday for that watch along. Yeah, it's like what we're doing here. I just sent a notification out 3 days later for a watch along.
Yeah, but this is what it is, bro.
For
because
any
it
video.
slows down the momentum, yeah, on man's video. So you know what I mean? The earning potential is obviously less, bro, and they're doing it on purpose, innit? Like I'm at the point where it's like they're taking a piss, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
and the thing is, it's not even just for football content. Yeah, it's like other YouTubers.
It was a boxing vlog. They're doing it for everything.
Yeah, even just normal vloggers. There's a guy I watched his video dropped yesterday. Yeah, well, nearly 2 days ago, to be fair. Yeah, it's on 180k. Bro, he averages over 800k a video.
See that?
See what I'm saying? He's literally dropped by 75%.
See that? And yeah, bro, the sparring at the end was great. That was actually Spartan J's last sparring before his Misfits fight, and it was a great sparring match, man. He sparred really well, man, against that kid there is very good, like top amateur. Do you know what I'm saying? And it was a very good sparring match. So that's unseen footage. Do you know what I'm saying? Because obviously his fight's gone now. He fought Misfits on the weekend, but yeah, man, some unseen content as well, man. So yeah, bro, it's an idiot because we work mad hard to put those vlogs together. They're well edited and everything like that, and then you spend money to produce something of that quality, then you put it out and they don't show it to anyone. It's bloody infuriating.
Yeah, it is. It's annoying, man. It is annoying.
You know what I mean?
We're in their playground, bro. You know what I'm saying? Gotta play by their rules, innit?
Yeah, it's foolishness, man. You know what I mean? So well. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, not only that, yeah, there's a lot of people that have notifications on for your channel or my channel or whatever, but then they'll get a new phone, and they won't have notifications set on their phone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, so there's a stat you can go on there. Right, so let me find it real quick if I go to it. Where is it? Audience? Is it audience? Right, so it tells you how many people. Here we go. Subscriber bell notifications. Yeah, well, I got 134.8k. Yeah, 19,000 people have my notifications on. 19k. Yeah, well, 14.1%. Right, but subscribers who turned on all notifications on your channel and enabled YouTube notifications is only 8.6k. Yeah, which is 6.4. So basically, if you've got all notifications turned on there for the channel, you've not got them turned on for your phone properly. Because how can it drop from 19% to 8.6? Subscribers who turned on all notifications for your channel and enabled YouTube notifications. That's the setting they need to go to on their phones.
Look at that. You just got given a notification for my vlog just now, and I'm live on my second show on the channel today.
Yeah, you need to go to your settings on your phone and enable YouTube notifications on your phone. Because if you've got them on, if you've got the notification bell on here, you might not have that enabled on your phone.
Yeah.
But I've still got 8,600 that have all of that set. So how do I peak at 300 and something earlier? Do you know, make it make sense, bro? Because surely everyone should be getting a notification for that if they've got it switched on. But then you got to think how many of them accounts are inactive. Like, so there'll probably be loads of subs that we have that are inactive. They can't remember their email address and so on and so forth. Yeah. So it's probably only about 5,000 that have notifications set all on for everything and on their phone. So even so, it still don't add up, does it? 300 out of 5,000.
No, it doesn't, bro. Like, bruv, it doesn't. Bruv, it doesn't. Regardless of what it is. If 5,000 people got notifications for my show that followed me, yeah, I'd expect at least 1,000 of them to be straight in, waiting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing?
Obviously, you got to figure in like time zones and stuff like that. So yeah, it makes about sense. 20% of notifications.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
It's not even that, bro. If you actually go to any of your videos,
or more than that, because if you look here, like 55% of my following is in the UK. So it's one of them ones where I expect, regardless of time zone, I'd expect 50%. If they got notifications, because they know I have my shows at the same time every day pretty much. So the maths are still not mathing, bro.
If I go to my fan cam, I go to, is it engagement or audience? It's audience, isn't it? Audience.
I big up the chat. Who were Argentina playing, by the way, guys?
Angola.
Oh, really?
North side in the bin again.
Hey, bro.
Right. So notifications. So 48% lifetime on my channel is from the UK out of all my views. Yeah, but yeah, and on my fan cam, does it tell me notifications? Where does it tell you, bro?
And yeah, we're on Twitch later, guys. All my gaming streams are on Twitch now.
Yeah, do them on there, bro.
All of my gaming streams are on Twitch now. You'll definitely get a notification for that. As soon as I went live yesterday, boom, everyone got their notifications. They were over there. So I'm keeping all my gaming content. Right. And Rants Reacts is on Twitch always. I always do it live on Twitch and then I repost it on YouTube. So
check this here. Out of 50,000 views, 50,600 views on my last fan cam for the Sunderland game, only 546 of them views were off notifications.
See that? See what are we doing, bro?
That 27.8 were off browse features. Suggested videos was nearly 9k, and YouTube search was 5,000. Yeah, channel pages 4.5. So notifications, only playlists is lower than that, and end screens. That's crazy. Do you know that?
Yeah,
and this you can do that on every video.
This stream, Rants and Gunner on Friday, we used to start with about 2 bags in here.
Facts.
Minimum.
Used to go to
you know what I mean? And now we ain't even got 1,000 in here, bruv. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely, it's an algorithm change.
And this is what we've deluded a minute ago.
About 800 or something like that. You know what I mean?
So that's crazy.
And that never has under 1.5K or something. It's one of my most watched shows. So again, it's not making no sense. It's an algorithm change, like, and these men are suppressing man's numbers and our content because obviously the ad revenue is down for them. So they're suffocating everyone else. That's the reality. That's what's happening.
It's looking that way, isn't it?
That's what's actually happening. It's factually happening, bro. you know what I'm saying? Because I've had this channel long enough to understand trends and how each show fluctuates and all these other things.
Yeah, you know which show's going to get the most numbers every week. You know, like how long the watch time is on each show. We've done it long enough, bro. I know how much I'm going to earn roughly off each show based on how many people watch it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And how much the watch time was.
They're taking a piss, people. You know what I'm saying? They're taking a piss, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Man said everyone's views of watch has gone down in the last 2 weeks. Bro, I'm telling you, the man are doing it. You know what I mean? They're doing it, and it's premeditated, fam. So, yeah, bro, they've cooked. Most man's numbers are down by like 40%.
Yeah, not just even football. That's on over the whole board.
No, it's everyone. You know what I mean? So it's an algorithm change. You know what I mean? And then they've got this hype thing and all these other things, like these other foolishness that they're putting in here now. So if you penalize the bigger channels, it means you have to pay out less because the bigger channels make the bigger money. So, you know what I mean? If you can boost the small channels, I'm seeing channels pop up on my algorithm now, you know what I'm saying, with no subs, blood.
Yeah, like 50 subs and it's had 150k views.
Bro, I'm seeing channels pop up on my thing, yeah? And I'm like, bro, the thing's got like 26 views and that. Why is it popping up, yeah? Why is it popping up on my feed? Man's got 26 views, blood. Like, why? Like, how did we get here? Do you know what I mean? like, it's mad. That's not meant to show up. Do you see what I'm saying? So
no, and that was the whole idea of this app, yeah, is you had to work your bollocks off before you can get your content promoted out there.
But this is what I was saying.
Hence why they hand out the plaque for 100k.
But this is exactly what I was saying to Saeed. It was like, bro, man worked so hard to get here, and now they're like, yeah, cool, you man can stay here now. You know, them ones there, like, it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah. And then channels that have got 20 subs, yeah, all of a sudden they got 35k views. It's like, bro, okay, that might be a one-off every now and again. But there's nearly every video. Then there's a channel I follow, yeah, but this guy's got about 190k subs in about 3 months. Yeah, and I'm always side-eyeing some of these channels anyway. Yeah, how can somebody take a whole year off work, bro, and travel around all these countries? I'm not talking about Spanish. I'm talking about some German guy on a bike, of a push bike. He's riding around the world on a push bike, bro. Like, okay, cool. How number one, when you're in your early 20s, have you saved that much money to be able to just disappear from work, right? Fair enough. You might come from a rich family, whatever. Cool. But now, how have you managed to get all these visas and all of that for every single country and do a whole tour of them?
It costs money as well.
Do you know what I'm saying? And you have to go to all the embassies. Yeah. And how have you planned all of that and done all of that and gone to all the embassies? And I've never seen you have a puncher on your bike, bro. Yeah, real talk, bro. This guy was riding all around Afghanistan. Do you know how hard it is to get into that country? Bro, you're not even allowed to film in that country.
Yeah, industry plants, bro.
You know what I'm saying, bro? There's loads of them, bro. It's like, no, there's loads. And it's like, bro, like, apparently this guy edits. Well, I've never seen him with a Mac.
Yeah, it's mad.
Yeah, he's on a little push bike, yeah, with a GoPro. Yeah, and a selfie stick with another GoPro on it. Yeah, and all of a sudden, yeah, my man's now editing videos like an expert. Yeah, bro. Whenever he's sitting in a hotel or what they call a hostel for the evening or whatever, I've never seen that guy sit there and say, "This is how I edit my videos. Here's my MacBook. This is the software I use." And blah. Never, bro. So how's he editing? He ain't. He reckons he's on his ones. No, you ain't. You probably got a whole camera team following you.
Yeah. There's a whole team there.
Yeah, they're just not in the shot. Like I just find it hilarious, bro. But listen, good luck to all these people. Yeah, fair play. But at the same time, bro, it's so jarring, man.
Yeah, it's foolish. You know what I mean? But the game is the game, innit, guys? You know what I mean? Like, this is what it is. So this is what I say, bro. Like, it's even more important now, more than ever. You get me? That man smash the like button and help support the channel and the videos, bro. Because these man they're not even pushing our thing, bro. And to be honest, it's one of them things where it's mad jarring, bro. It's mad jarring. It's mad demotivating because it's like, if man's putting in all this work and like, bro, I'm spending money, yeah, to make these vlogs. Like, they're not free. Do you know what I'm saying? So I'm spending my money to make them, and then they're not making their money back because these men are mashing up the algorithm. It's like, why am I going to keep spending money on something that's losing money?
Facts,
like, don't make no sense, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Ibrahim, that's the guy, bruv. Ibrahim, that's the guy. Max something his name is. That's the guy.
You know what I'm saying?
And now he's been to Morocco. Yeah. Tunisia, and he's currently in Algeria.
Man said he's on 30k subs and YouTube's full time. Impossible. You know,
bro, when I see his channel, he was on 13k subs.
But
when I hit
30k
about
subs,
170 or something.
When I hit 30k subs, that was when I started taking YouTube serious, as in, yo, like this is a good bit of extra money on the money I was making in the gym, like a good bit. You know them, man. 30 bags. You know what I mean? Because when you got 30 bag subs, you can take away a few grand a month, and you're like, yo.
I went full time on about 18.5k. Yeah, but I was live streaming, and not many people were doing live streams for every Arsenal. I was the first one to do every Arsenal. But then obviously
full time, but this man's full time and traveling, bro. Not full time staying at home saving money. Come on, bro. What's man talking about? That guy's got a sugar daddy blood. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it was about 18.5k, and I had a target in my head, which was less than what I was earning in my job. Yeah, but I was just going to be staying at home, and the bird I was with was working. Yeah, so we were splitting the mortgage and all of that.
Yeah,
and it was like, cool. Well, I'm staying at home. I ain't going to be spending anything. I ain't going anywhere. Yeah, so I said, solid. As soon as I hit my target, and I did that inside 6 months. Yeah, I was like, cool. The car goes back. See you later. Company can have that back. Bye bye. Yeah, and then I had to make it work. Yeah, but like, if you're traveling around the world, yeah, like, come on, man, what are we doing here? Like, you've got to pay for hotels every night, or like hostels every night. Yeah, you know, get out.
That all costs money, bro. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
this is what it is.
It's not like you're going to go and do a food shop.
Bro, them flights are sponsoredly.
Yeah, it's not like you're doing a food shop and cooking your food up every night. You're literally eating out multiple times every day. It doesn't matter how cheap it is in these countries. Some of them, you've still got to eat out, and you still got to buy food.
No, 100%. You know what I mean? So it's really crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's mad. No, listen,
and bro, man saying I got 7 vids over 1 million with 6k subscribers. Not about how many subscribers you got. It is and it isn't. You know them, man. It is and it isn't, bro. If you got videos over 1 million, yeah, and you still got 6k subscribers, yeah, that ain't a good look, because you didn't retain these guys.
90% or more wouldn't have subbed.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, that's
that many videos over. So I have that many videos over 1 million. Fair play, because I ain't got one over 1 million.
Yeah, but again,
but on the flip side, you're right.
Might not be on YouTube. That sounds like TikTok to me. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll be real, yeah. If you can put out content, and get 1 million views, yeah, and not retain any of them people, it's not an achievement. I'll be honest, because it just means that it doesn't necessarily mean that the content was good enough to make someone come back. So that means you just had a moment. Like, there's no longevity in having moments.
It was a good trend at that time or something. I don't know. What were the videos about?
You know what I mean? That sounds like you jumped on a trend or something like that. That's what it sounds like, because they didn't come back. Do you know what I'm saying?
And not only that, it depends how long the video is as well. Because if it's an hour-long video, you've got less chance of people watching the whole hour. If it's a 3-minute video, people watch more.
But this is what I'm saying. That's why I said it sounds like TikTok views. This sounds like short form stuff. And the thing is, yeah, that's not sustainable, because a lot of guys that do a lot of the short form content, they get loads of subs quickly, yeah. But the thing is, yeah, bro, the retention's dead. The retention's very, very, very dead, bro. Do you know what I mean? And the amount of money that you get on an 8-minute video is not the same amount of money that you'll get on a 30-minute video. It's nowhere near in terms of how much you get paid per 1,000 views. So getting 6 million or 7 million views and only having 6k subs, that's not a good reflection.
Yeah, it probably is YouTube Shorts. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah, because you need retention. You need retention, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, it might be YouTube Shorts as well, because YouTube Shorts, they're like, how long are they? 30 seconds?
Yeah, but this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's not an
achievement. So 30 seconds. Like, I did Shorts when it first dropped. I started doing it. Bro, you're literally getting paid 6p per 1,000 views.
Yeah, it's nothing.
What's the fucking point? That kills the algorithm on your actual content, your actual long form content. Waste of time.
Yeah,
absolute waste of time. Yeah, it does depend on what niche it is as well. But at the same time, yeah, the engagement on this stream, for example, yeah, by say 24 hours time, when you check back, if you check back on it, yeah, it'll probably be over 25 minutes average. How many TikTok clips have you got to do to add up to 25 minutes watch time?
Bro, unless you got sugar daddy. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but you're never going to get 25-minute watch time on a TikTok short. A YouTube short, because you ain't going to do a 25-minute YouTube short, because now it's long form content. It's not a short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah, I swear to God, yeah, 6p per 1,000 roughly. Yeah, on shorts it was working out. I said, no, I've been that. I ain't doing it again. I ain't done one since.
It's cooked. That's cooked, bro. Do you know what I mean?
But
That's
you
why I
can
don't
rack
do
up hundreds of millions of views on them.
But that's why I don't do shorts, because it's good for popularity and stuff like that. But you know what I'm saying? But it don't put no money in your pocket. So
no, anyone who's watching shorts, yeah, ain't watching my long form content.
That's what I'm saying.
They're watching TikTok. They're watching shorts. Yeah, they're not interested in watching an hour-long show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what's the point of me doing them?
Yeah. This is what it is. So like, it is what it is, bro. But guys, the game is the game. Do you know what I mean? The bottom line is, yeah, it's like, look at that. Man said YouTube unsubscribed me, but retained me as a channel member last month. See, bro, they be doing stuff like this. This is what I've been trying to say. They'll unsubscribe man from your channel and they won't even realize that they're unsubscribed. And man are members. How can you unsubscribe a member? Like it's mental. Like this is what they're doing to man. And this is why, like, it sounds mad, but you lot don't know how like how important just the like is, bro. Like the thing is with me, yeah, obviously because I make content, every time I watch something on YouTube, I just like it, bro. Like, because if I've taken the time to watch it, I just like it. Because it's like, it's just normal to me now. You know them ones. Anything I'm watching, if this is engage me, I'm like, yeah, cool, boom. I just like it. Like it's just normal. You know what I'm saying? And also it helps with man's algorithm as well, because I see more stuff like that. So it's one of them ones where when they're taking a piss out of man, like that's just man leaving a tip and saying, yeah, safe, good service, boom, hit the like button. That's it.
So I've just Googled it, yeah. Right. YouTube shorts typically pay 1 cent to 6 cents per 1,000 views. This can be, yeah. It says so on 1 million views you could approximately $30
That's not even
to $70.
6p, it's 6 cents, blood.
$30 to $70 on average on 1 million views. Do you know how mad that is? On 1 million views, but we get over 1 million views a month. We know what we're getting paid.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? 1 million views on shorts, bro. You're getting $70 maximum.
Yeah, that's cooked.
No, that's long. Yeah, that is long.
So it is what it is, man. So now, big up, man. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone, man. I mean, we appreciate you lot in here, bro. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do hit that like button. Yeah, we'll be on Twitch. The gaming streams are on Twitch now, bro. Since yesterday. So we'll be over there later on, fam. You know what I mean? We'll be over there later on, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, we got over 1.1k in the building now. People have finally arrived. That's what I'm saying. Look, it's taken 20 odd minutes and like people are just finally getting in here now.
And we normally start the stream
with more than this. You see what I'm saying? So this is what these men are doing, blood.
Two ways to do it, man. Either go somewhere else or just double the hours and just try and boost over the algorithm, isn't it? Or just accept this is what it is.
Bro, the Twitch handle's Rants and Bants official. One of the mods will put it in the chat, guys. Make sure you subscribe to the Twitch because that's where all the gaming and the Rants Reacts content will be. I always repost the Rants Reacts on this channel after, but I always record it live on Twitch first, innit? So if you're around, you'll catch it live. If not, then it gets premiered here the same day anyway. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where, yeah, just make sure that you're subscribed anyway. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Big up.
Man said you can't even press the like button. It's not even working on the like button. That's crazy.
So yeah, bruv. People, listen. International break. You been watching the ball? Gunner?
I got bored out of my box watching England. Apart from the goals, it was rubbish.
Yeah.
I watched Arsenal women bottle a 2-0 lead away in Bayern with 23 minutes to go and lost 3-2.
No way you bottled it. Because
yeah, they were
2-0 our lot won their Champions League game.
The PSG goal, man. What a goal, bruv. Ooh. Yeah, top binsed it, wrapped it from 25 yards. Straight in the top corner. That goal was cold, man. I knew Man U have played well this season. I've watched a bit of them.
I'm actually surprised how good we are because we let go a lot of our better players. Like
they've only lost 1 game in all comps this season.
Yeah, it's mad.
But Arsenal, man, I swear. She's on borrowed time, mate. Yeah, she's on borrowed time. Yeah, bro, I swear. Every time I do a women's game, I go to women's Arsenal Twitter page.
You trying to tell me she bottled it?
We were 2-0 up, bro, with 23 minutes to go in Bayern. Yeah, and looking comfortable. If anything, the third goal was coming, yeah? And then all of a sudden they break away. Their first goal was quality. The second goal was a screamer. Yeah. And then the third goal was inevitable. Yeah. Lost 3-2. 3 goals in the last 23 minutes. Lost 3-2, 2-0 up. As soon as she made her subs, killed the game. Yeah. Right. Every time I watch Arsenal, yeah, women.
Sounds like Amarin,
I always go to their Twitter page afterwards, bro, because the standards are so much higher for the women's team, bro. I swear. They're like, get her out. Hashtag Renee out. Get her out.
No way.
Yeah, it's time for her to go. This is a disgrace. Yeah, look what she's done for the club. She's holding the Champions League, mate. Yeah, why haven't we got these standards in the Arsenal men's team then? Why is it different? She's literally won the Champions League. Yeah, bro, she's been awful in the champs this season. She's unbeaten in the league, but it's 4 wins, 4 draws. Yeah, we've been crap all season. Yeah, crap all season. Yeah, but yeah, I watched Spain are playing tomorrow. They're playing Georgia. They'll hammer them. Then they got Turkey on Tuesday. They battered them 6-0 last time away. So this time it's at home. And then tonight, La Liga 2. And then all weekend, La Liga 2. So if anyone's bored, yeah, watch proper football. Yeah, watch La Liga 2. That's Valladolid Las Palmas tonight, 7:30 UK.
Mad team. That should be decent anyway, bro. At least there's some football on.
Bro, there's always footy on.
Yeah, even though international football, man. International football, I can't stand, bro. You know, I don't even really like major tournaments until the knockout stages for the most part because it's just so dead. Like,
do you know what it is though? Like everyone just like chills like and goes, "Oh, this is boring. The international break's boring, bro." You've got to look for this football matches. La Liga 2 is on every international break, and that league is goated, bro. I swear that league is so good. Yeah, because you see ballers in there that ain't in La Liga yet. Yeah, but they're still proper ballers. Yeah, I watched Malaga last international break against Deportivo. Yeah, Malaga slapped them 3-0. Yeah, bopped them off the park. And Deportivo, if they had won, would have gone back top. Yeah, Malaga were like down the bottom. Like, for tonight, Las Palmas are third. Yeah, I think if they win, they go first or second.
That's mad.
So, and both of them teams got relegated from La Liga last season. So, yeah, it should be a decent game tonight. Yeah, that Malaga game was sick, bro. That game was quality, man. But it's always like that. La Liga 2, 9 times out of 10, you'll get a good game because they play similar to La Liga. Both teams have a go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of the games are dead. Yeah, but you know, Racing Santander are top of the league at the minute. Yeah, and they're playing Granada on Saturday. Yeah, so I'm going to watch that. Granada always play good football. Yeah, and Racing are top of the league. Yeah, so that should be on paper a good game, isn't it? But people just turn their nose up at this league or other leagues start and go, "Oh no, it's crap. It's crap." What's better, watching England or watching that?
No, I hear it. I hear it. Even this on the screen, yeah. Not only is this bullshit, yeah, but this is exactly why I tune out of football, yeah, in the international break because you see some bollocks, mate. Man United considering a move to bring back McTominay. Yeah, right. We sold an academy player for pure profit. We don't want him back, bruv. You know, these guys didn't even try and get Carreras back here, and you think that we're looking at Scott McTominay, brother? Do better, innit? You know them ones like this is what I'm trying to say.
For more than you sold him, so that's a waste of time.
But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, do better. Like, it doesn't even make sense, bro.
Who was that journalist? I've never heard of that journalist before.
Never heard of that. He's a bum anyway. Do you know what I mean? The fact that man thought that shit was even realistic, bro. You know what I'm saying? The only Man United academy player, yeah, that's not at the club right now that we should be paying money for is Mason Greenwood, blood, and we're not going to do it. So I don't want to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear none of this McTominay stuff. It makes absolutely zero sense, bro.
This is what they do, man. They're bored. They make a story up.
This is what I mean, and this is what it is. It's silly season, bro. Like, it's either the off season or international break. It's foolishness, bro. This is what it is. Absolute foolishness. Man don't want nothing to do with that.
The way they write their articles, yeah. Right. So I've just done a stream a minute ago. Miles Lewis Skelly dismisses Arsenal issue after England disagreement. Yeah.
What disagreement with England? What? Because they didn't take him to the thing.
But so that title, that headline right there tells you he's got an issue with Arsenal. Yeah, and he's had a disagreement with England. That's what it says, right?
I think that's one time England took him as part of the squad, and as part of the training squad, and didn't take him to the game.
He scored on his debut. Yeah, that was against Germany, I think.
Right.
Yeah, and he's been in squads. But the way they've wrote that headline, Skelly dismisses Arsenal issue after England disagreement. So if you're reading that, 99.99% of the people on the planet are go, flipping hell, Skelly's got an issue with Arsenal and he's had a disagreement with England. When I read the article out, basically Skelly's been told by Tommy too, because he's played 92 minutes this season. Sorry, mate, I ain't picking you unless you play. Yeah, maybe go and play for the under-21s or something. But then Lee Carsley has said, well, I've been monitoring all these other players. He's been training with the first team for England. So I haven't seen him. I'll have to assess it in March. So that's the disagreement. Tuchel, and Carsley. So and then Arsenal issue. Yeah.
What's the issue? The issue is he's not getting minutes, but he doesn't seem like he's complaining.
Bro, I'll read out exactly his quote, yeah? This is the way they clickbait this crap. It's so jarring, yeah? They've done it with Calafiori as well. All right, let me find the quote from Skelly, yeah? Where are we? Here we go. Right. So Tuchel said this, yeah? Miles was a good teammate. He played for us in the camp in the qualifier in Riga, Tuchel told the press conference. Miles simply needs more starts and more minutes. Now, when it came to Nico O'Reilly, he had many starts in that position, so he's slightly ahead for this camp.
Facts.
Yeah. Right, which is factually correct. Right.
Yeah.
In this situation, so Tuchel reportedly believes Skelly should step back and feature for the under-21s. So there's no quote of him saying that, by the way, but reportedly said he should go and play for the under-21s, right? So Carsley has said, it's a situation we'll monitor with this camp at the minute. We've got the players I've been monitoring week in, week out. Miles wasn't one of them because he was playing and training with the seniors. We'll assess it again in March. Yeah, we'd love to have Miles with us. I'll communicate with Thomas Tuchel and we'll definitely come up with a plan for him. So where's the disagreement then?
There's no disagreement, bro.
Thank you. It's so annoying, man. It's so jarring, yeah, when you see some of these articles. Because then people just go off of these stories and think that, oh my God, they only read the headline. They don't bother reading the whole thing. They don't dissect what's actually been said and who said it. Yeah. And then, this is what they do. This is Football London. But all of them do it. And then you have YouTube accounts, and Twitter accounts to do the same, but then say they don't like the mainstream. But then they copy exactly what the mainstream do. Look at the state of that headline. Arsenal issue, England disagreement. Well, he ain't got an England disagreement and he ain't had an Arsenal issue. But that make you believe, oh my God, Skelly's kicking off. He's kicking off. Yeah, because, oh my God, he's got an issue with Arsenal. Yeah, and he's had a disagreement with England. Yeah, and they do it every single day, man. It's so annoying. Yeah, they take a quote, and make up a whole new story out of a quote. Or what they'll do is they'll take a quote and then grab something that the manager said from 6 months earlier and piece that together and make up a whole new story. Yeah, it's boring, man. It's so jarring. Yeah, it's not just the English media that do it, bro. It's everyone. They all do it. They all do it. Every single media in football does this. Yeah, and I'd say England's probably the worst, but that's because I see more of the English media than any others, yeah? But then listen to what Skelly said, Rants, yeah? Right? Right, here we go. Skelly is understood to be resolute on his battle for his position at Arsenal. Yeah, where Calafiori and Summit acquisition and Cappy are vying for the left-back berth, yeah? Skelly said, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, he said last month of the competition, it's a different experience for me. Yeah, not playing as much at the moment, but I'm enjoying being part of the team. It's important to compete for places, and I'm a competitive person, so I'm never going to back down. I enjoyed the challenge. Being with these boys is a joy. The standards are high, and everyone wants to play, but the levels are so much higher this season. Places are short, but you've got to compete. So where's the Arsenal issue, and where is the disagreement?
There's no issue, bro. He answered it the exact way that he's supposed to answer it as a young player.
But the headline, Miles Lewis-Skelly dismisses Arsenal issue after England disagreement.
But he did dismiss the issue because he said that, it's a non-issue. However, do you know what I'm saying? There's no disagreement, bro. Like, these
but the way you read that is
he's
had an issue and people are saying there's an issue. So he's dismissed the issue. Cool. You can tick that and say, yeah, cool. Yeah. But who said he's got an issue, bro?
Not him.
Exactly. And now there's an England disagreement, but they're clever because it's clickbait as fuck, right? But the disagreement is just reports that Tommy Tuchel said this. Well, we actually got a quote of Tuchel saying he hasn't played enough, so we can't pick him.
which is pretty normal.
Yeah. But then it's, but Carsley said, oh, yeah, well, he was training with the seniors. So where's the disagreement? There isn't one. Yeah. Now listen to this with Calafiori. Yeah. This is so jarring.
It almost sounds like Tuchel's using the under-21s the way he's supposed to use them.
Yep. Right. Listen to this. Yeah. This is the London Evening Standard. Arsenal handed huge Ricardo Calafiori injury boost ahead of Tottenham showdown. Positive news for Mikel Arteta ahead of North London derby. Right? Basically, yeah, Calafiori's got a hip problem. Yeah. Apparently, Arsenal didn't want him to travel and he went anyway. Yeah. And then he was training on his own. How is that possible? Yeah. Right. Gattuso comes out and says, I have to thank the likes of Barrea, Calafiori, and Bastoni for being here. It was by no means being taken for granted. I congratulate the lads for their professionalism and hunger, which they show every day. They had direct quotes from the Italy manager, yeah? Right? It then waffles on about Calafiori and how many games and this and that. Italy are preparing for the World Cup playoff in March. Yeah, with hopes of automatic qualification fading due to Norway's vastly superior goal difference. Yeah. It then says, Gattuso says, I hope to have Calafiori available for the game on Sunday. Right. So how is a player that's injured, wasn't in the squad for the game yesterday, he wasn't on the bench, never started, he's injured, he's got a hip injury, and apparently he had that before he went to Italy for their camp. How is that a major boost for Arsenal then? Because as it stands right now, after he's been training on his own and he's got a hip injury and he never played or was on the bench yesterday, he's factually injured then. Yeah, so how is that a major boost then? Yeah, see the way they've written that about him? Yeah, that is bullshit, bro. That's how Calafiori major boost. But then Skelly, yeah, they're taking the piss. Yeah, I'm like, no,
they have to though, Lee, bro. This is what they do. This is how they get clicks. This is how they get reads. This is what they do, bro. Like they use language to insinuate that the article says something that it doesn't, bro. They've been doing that. It's their form of clickbait, innit?
But the way they word it is extremely smart because they could make out there is a disagreement between Carsley and Tuchel.
Well, of course.
But because Skelly's name's in the title, everyone, or the headline, everyone thinks, oh my God, Skelly's had a disagreement with Tuchel. Yeah, so this is what they do on this app. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, with certain titles. That's what they do on Twitter, the way they word stuff.
Clickbait, bro. This is what it is.
This is what they do, bro. It's so jarring. Yeah, because like when you actually read the article, you get a whole load of bullshit about, oh, yes, well, Calafiori has started all 11 games for Arsenal this season. He's been a key feature in why Arsenal are top of the league. We don't need to know all of that, mate. Just tell us what's happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is the way English media works. This is the way all media works, in fact, to be fair.
It is, though. It's all about manipulating language. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is what it is, bro. This is exactly what it is, bro. And they keep doing it, but they don't try and hide it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's got to the point where they're just not even interested in hiding anymore. They're just literally using words. They're very smart words to make you think. And the way they put them together, it makes you think that, oh my God, Skelly's had an issue with the manager. Yeah, Skelly's got an issue with Arsenal because he ain't getting game time. He's had a disagreement with Tuchel because he ain't been picked. Yeah, and it's like, no, he ain't. They don't. It's not just Skelly. Yeah, I'm using that as an example because that's the latest story. Yeah,
but these are the kind of headlines, Lee. Yeah, and the way they word it. This is what makes like very impressionable fans. This is what makes fans get certain ideas about players, bro. It's this kind of journalism, Lee. Do you see what I'm saying? Because this is where the bad attitude things start to come from. This is where all of these things start to come from journalism like this. Yeah, but this is why. Mate. This is why it's super dangerous, bro. Like, no one talks about how dangerous the kind of language these men use are, because a lot of the times, yeah, when players get certain reputations, like, it sticks in the public, especially with football. Do you know what I'm saying? Did
Aubameyang look like he had an attitude when he was starting Troops' channel the other night?
He was chilling, bro.
Man was vibes, bro. Yeah. Does Ivan Toney look like he's got an attitude when he's out in Saudi? No.
Chilling.
But Jamie Vardy, yeah, he can like do what he wants.
Bro, if Ivan Toney had an attitude problem, he wouldn't still be there, because look at Duran, yeah. Duran, they've been talking about Duran's attitude for a while, yeah, and he lost in 5 minutes out there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Because that country is respectful. Yeah, you have to have manners. You have to be polite. You have to be polite to people around you. Yeah, so if you've got an attitude problem, mate, you ain't lasting 2 seconds out there.
No, facts.
Yeah, and it's the same in other countries as well around the world. But I always see this like attitude. Oh, he's got an attitude. Cool. Has Cristiano Ronaldo got an attitude then? He's got an attitude, but he'll be probably the only player on the planet that can get away with having his attitude in Saudi because he's bringing in so much money to that country.
Yeah, he's the face of the whole project, so he can do what he wants, bro.
Well, didn't they change it because he had to? You have to be married to cohabit, didn't you?
Right, bro. Listen, they'll do anything for this guy. They're trying to rig a title for him now, bro, because he'll cry. You know what I want?
They tried to rig the fucking bro. That was funny as well.
I was crying, Lee, when I saw it. You know what I'm saying?
What was he thinking, man? Did you see the bit where he was giving it all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is what I'm trying to say,
5
bro.
minutes later, he got sent off.
You know what killed me? What tournament was it, guys? Yeah, where they lost the game. Yeah, man was on the floor punching the floor like a child. Yeah, like and crying. Like
I think was that in the Saudi league?
No, I think it was for Portugal. Or no, it could have been for Juventus. You know, it could have been for Juventus in the Champions League when they lost the game. They went out. Man was on the floor crying and that punching the floor and that sitting on the floor. He wouldn't leave the pitch. I swear down. Like, bro, I've seen some madness from this guy and nobody questions.
He was standing there with his hands on his hips. He was just shaking his head. Is that the same game?
Brother, no one questions this Brez behavior, bro. Like, you know what I mean?
He ain't got an attitude, Rants. He's Ronaldo, so he ain't got an attitude, isn't it?
Brother, man was punching the floor, Lee. You know them ones there. Like, bro, I couldn't believe it. Man's boxing the floor, like, you get me? And I'm thinking, oh, you're a big man, you know, with kids at home.
Like, the kids is a couple of years younger than me.
Bro, it's crazy, bro.
When he was doing that, so who was he doing that to yesterday? The defender. Yeah, and he was giving it all of that 5 minutes before he got sent off. Yeah, if I was that defender, I would have done it back to him as he got sent off.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. It's actually crazy, Lee. You know what I mean? When I see stuff like that, it's like
he threw the armband before. You're right. He did throw the armband before when he's come off.
You see what I'm saying? But because man love him, yeah, they won't look at these things. And this is what I mean about narratives, bro. Like certain players have certain reputations, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And there's certain people that can't get away with certain things because, bro, the way the media hate Neymar, yeah, but Neymar don't behave like that.
Everything Neymar does is just roll around a billion times. Who cares, about? Everyone rolls around nowadays.
Yeah, but he gets kicked. Do you know what I'm saying?
True,
you know what I'm saying? And the funny thing is, yeah, you see with Neymar, yeah, and with players like Neymar, yeah, because there's loads of players. The problem is in football, if you get kicked and you stay on your feet, you don't get anything.
No.
So you have to go down. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you actually have to, because the amount of times I've seen players try and stay on their feet, yeah, and they don't get rewarded anything, bro. Like, I remember the Man United game the other day. I don't remember who we played against. I think it was Brighton, and it was and Cunha made a mad slide tackle in the box, you know, and Minte tried to stay on his feet and score. And I know if that was other players, yeah, Cunha slid, and it was such a silly slide tackle to make in the box. Other players would have initiated that contact and taken a penalty.
Yeah.
But he actually wanted to stay on his feet and he actually rode the challenge. And it's like, you in modern football, you don't get nothing for staying on your feet, you know.
No.
Like, you just don't get nothing for it. So it's not even worth it. It's not even worth trying to stay on your feet.
Because you can still get a foul even if you don't go down. Yeah, like,
but
so
you
if
don't,
you get
though.
shot,
most of the time you don't get it anymore, Lee. Like, if you don't go down, you don't get the foul. So now you have to sell it.
Yeah, and this is, you see when a player's getting his shirt tugged slightly and then they just stop and throw their arms up in the air and turn and go like that, and the ref gives a foul. After time, he's barely touched him. Yeah, but he's gone, ref, what are we doing here? Yeah, and then the ref's gone, oh, well, he must have pulled him back that bad. Yeah, but then we see the one where, who was it that Luke Shaw got nutmegged? Who nutmegged Luke Shaw?
Yeah, I can't remember, but I know which one you're talking about.
Was that Brentford? Yeah, I think it was Brentford, wasn't it? You battered him in the end. No, it weren't
no, we didn't batter Brentford.
No, it was Brighton when Welbs scored that free kick. It was that game. Yeah, and they were breaking away. Yeah, and Luke Shaw literally ripped his shirt off the back and he said, no foul. Yeah. I'm like, but then a player can barely get touched on a breakaway and he'll just throw his stand still, and throw his arms up. That. Yeah, you did score from that.
Yeah, we scored from that. It was a
Brentford scored. Yeah. And this is the thing, right? When people say they want consistency, I hear that, yeah. But one thing that is consistent is these refs are shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so are VAR. Yeah, and so are for these players, if not all of them. Let's just be real. Well, most of them are crap. Yeah, the standard of football is crap. Yeah, the fans now, are player FC rather than club FC, most of them. Yeah, it's not like it used to be. Yeah, and I have to either accept that, or I just have to keep saying as it is. Yeah, and hope that one day it goes back to saying like I used to watch. Yeah, but people say consistency, and we all want consistency, but there's never been consistency when it comes to refereeing. There never has.
Yeah, but this is why we don't know the rules, Lee. Because the reason why football fans don't know the rules is because there's not consistency. So we don't know what's a penalty, what's not a penalty. We don't know what's a handball, what's not a handball. We don't know what is offside and what isn't offside. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because they're drawing lines to armpits and to elbows and stuff. So we don't know.
They're drawing lines thicker on some games than others.
Yeah. We don't know.
And all of a sudden, they don't have the technology to be able to do the semi-automated offside because Amazon web servers went down that night. So obviously, the West Ham game, they couldn't have that technology. Why? Yeah. Then it's well, what we do is we move this and we move that, but it's not in a straight line or aerial, so you can't see. Yeah, it's jarring, bro. But this is all done by design anyway. Yeah, it causes more
they like
topics.
To keep us on the outside so they can manipulate the rules, and tell us that we don't know the rules. And then they'll say, but to state, do you know what I'm saying, rule 18, chapter whatever, and then spew us some crap. Like, this is what they'll do. Because they change the rules every single season. They do. They add little small prints and caveats and all these other things. That even in the Liverpool
City, the
Liverpool City game, man are saying, was it offside or was it not? The guy ducked, so it's offside. The keeper wasn't getting there, but he ducked. Do you know what I'm saying? So what?
See, I think that was onside.
You know the reason why
look at that.
It was onside,
and we both know ball, and both of us disagree.
You see the reason why I don't think it was onside, because people like to use the term interfering with play. I would argue that if you're on the pitch, you're interfering. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm a fan and I run onto the pitch, I'm interfering with play because someone's looking over like, what the fuck's he doing there? So I'm interfering.
Bring your shin pads, guys.
Do you know what I mean? Because brother, if you can be on the pitch and not be interfering with play, then I want to watch the game from on the pitch. Why can't I buy a ticket for on the pitch?
No, you're killing me, man. That's fine.
No, but why can't I buy a ticket? I want a ticket, I want the halfway line seat.
Well, our manager told us the other week, he needs all the players to turn up and play the game with the players. So I said to my audience, I said at half time,
how many times do we see the ball hit the refs?
Bro, this season, I said this, I've been saying it all season, bro, This season, every single game I watch, doesn't matter what league it is, doesn't matter whether it's international, the referees are in the way in every single game, bro. Chat, am I lying? Yeah, that Jamaica game last night, the ref got in the way about 4 times.
But this, bro, because the ref was interfering with play because he's on the pitch. So if you're standing in the 6-yard box, and you have to duck for the ball to go in, you're interfering with play. You're offside. Whether the keeper's going to save it or not, you're still interfering because you're there. Do you see what I'm saying? You can't be on the pitch and not be interfering. If you're in the eye line of the goalkeeper, you're interfering. Whether the keeper was getting there or not is irrelevant. That's what it is. So
I hear it.
Literally, you can't be on the pitch and not be interfering with play. It's impossible, or else we'll be able to watch the game. I'll buy a ticket. Halfway line.
Our manager said the other day, I can't remember what game it was. I think it was Atleti. I think it was a build up to the Atleti. I need all the players, all the fans to come and play the game with us, guys. So I just said to my audience, I was like, make sure at half time you'll rush the pitch and start training, warm up. If anyone questions it, just say, no, I'll tell us and we could all get a game. Yeah, we could all get a game. So I'm warming up. I might get a game in the second half.
That's it.
Yeah, like what we're doing here, the whole thing, it's just dodgy, bruv. Like, it's been like that for a long time. Some of the decisions, even if you go back to the 70s, 80s, 90s, like even if you go back before that, like some of the decisions for Real Madrid in the early like European Cups when they've won 5 in a row. Have a look at some of the decisions, bro. It's been like it for the whole time in football. Yeah, nobody knows the laws of the game.
Bruv, there's never been
they change them every season.
Well, there's never been any consistency in any sports because they're not meant to be consistent. It's entertainment, and they'll pick and they'll choose. It's the same with boxing. In one fight, it's a stoppage. In this fight, it's not a stoppage. Some referees give more time. Some referees don't. Because at the end of the day, there's no consistency. There's not meant to be, bro. You know what I mean? In boxing, most of the time, the guy that sells the most tickets, they're gonna do their best to make sure he wins the fight. Like, so there's no rules. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's the rules they tell us, and there's the rules that they abide by, and it's the same in football. Like, for me, if you're offside, you're offside, bruv. End of story. Because you can interfere with play without touching the ball, bruv. If I'm a centre back and you're standing offside, I know you're there, so you're interfering. Because I'm looking over my shoulder. I might look over my shoulder. I might miss something that's happening there. Now I'm out of position because this guy's interfering. Because he's got my attention. So just because the ball doesn't go to him, that doesn't mean that he wasn't interfering, because I have to be conscious that he's there. So it just doesn't, that rule doesn't make sense. You're always interfering with play if you're on the pitch. Period. Do you know what I mean? Liverpool fans the beach ball wasn't interfering with play till it hit it. Don't went in.
Why wasn't that ruled out?
Because the ref's a mug. You know what I mean? like, bro, that was the most obvious interfering with play that we've ever seen, bruv. And the goal counted.
Yeah, Darren Bent.
You see
massive
what I'm
beach
saying?
Ball on the pitch.
What's the difference between a beach ball being on the pitch or me running on as a pitch invader and the shot hits me and goes in? What's the difference? That's on the pitch that shouldn't have been there. So what? You're gonna credit me with the goal?
And the thing is, I think it was Pepe Reina in goal, wasn't it?
I think
it was him. Yeah, it's not like he could come rushing out and get that beach ball. Yeah, because it was probably windy because it's up northeast. It just blew back on the pitch. So if he throws it on, now he's missing something that's happening. They could just shoot and ship him from 40 yards out.
This is what I'm saying, but it's not making sense.
No, that's funny, bro. That's proper funny.
You see what I mean? Like, it's not making no sense. There's never been any consistency in officiating of football because there's not meant to be. There's just a desired result, and depending on who it happens to, will determine what the rules are, bro. How many times have we seen a penalty given and we're like, you know what? If that's away from home, that's not given.
Yeah, or if it's another team, like Granit Xhaka had a reputation of getting red cards all the time.
That's it. Yeah. The amount of times we watch-alongs and we say if Cass makes that challenge, it's a red. How many times?
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? Like, we all the time we say, you know what? If Cass makes that, that's a red.
How many times do we sit there?
Referees are not allowed to say, he's not that kind of player. No, bro, you have to treat every tackle like they're made by the same person.
How many times, right, did people cry about Harry Kane when the ball went up? He just bend over a little bit and back in. So now the defender's going over the top.
Yeah,
and they're going,
landing on their head.
Yeah, guess what? Lacazette used to do it every week. Nobody said a word.
Yeah.
But it's Harry Kane. Yeah, so everyone hated Tottenham and they don't win nothing and they're this and they're that and he's the England captain and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so they make an issue out of it. But Harry Kane used to get away with it. Lacazette didn't. Why? Because he's England captain. But all the fans cry about Harry Kane and not Lacazette.
Because the rules are not consistent for everyone. Kane does it all the time, backs into people and up in the air. It's mad dangerous. Someone could break their neck. They land on their head like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them things where there's no consistent rules for players in football, blood. It depends on who the referee is and also who the player is. There's too many invariables, bruv, and it's that way for a reason. Like, it's not an accident.
It causes
like,
more
drama. It's actually not an accident. So
more drama, more entertainment, more talking points, and then they've got a whole week's worth of content on Sky Sports to talk about.
Yeah, but this is what it's about, Lee. And I said there, when VAR came in, I believe that's why they brought it in. They brought it in because they can now better control the outcome of games. We know when it's certain teams, if they're losing, there's going to be 10 minutes of added time. Like, man, know that. Man, know if Liverpool are losing at Anfield, they're getting 15 minutes. Man, know that.
They're getting minimum 6 minutes.
We know this.
Or second half, definitely.
Do you know what I'm saying? We know this is happening. So, like, it's just one of them things where, like, football, like, we know. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not written down nowhere, we just know there's certain things that are just going to happen.
It's the same with us, yeah. When we scored that goal against Luton to go 4-3, I think that was about 97th minute.
It was.
Yeah, and when we beat Bournemouth with Reece Nelson's screamer, yeah, that was 97th minute. Yeah, and it's like, I can predict, right, and I watch La Liga all the time, yeah. I'll probably watch more La Liga games this season than Prem, yeah, and I can predict exactly how much stoppage time is going to be added on in every La Liga game. Yeah, I can predict it, bro. Yeah, I can predict in the Premier League. There's
probably an air of consistency about how they calculate.
Yeah, but I can predict in the Premier League if it's certain teams. I can't predict it every week. But with La Liga, Yeah, I can predict it most times. Yeah, and do you know what they do is if a team's getting walloped 4-0, bro, they literally add on 3 minutes, if that. Sometimes only 2. Yeah, but then if it's like the other night, I think it was Betis versus whoever they were playing. Yeah, and there was a couple of VAR. I said no, there'll be at least 5 minutes, and I think it was 6 minutes in the end. Yeah, but they don't. They literally blow the whistle early. They don't play a minimum. They always blow it early, bro. If a team's getting smashed, yeah, right, and they'll add 3 minutes, 2 minutes on. So now bear in mind, there's been 10 subs. Right? Well, it's 30 seconds a sub, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be, yeah.
Well, it ain't anymore.
Subs, yeah. So there you go. So that's already 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, it's jarring. Yeah, it's jarring. So there's 5 minutes plus the stoppages for fouls, free kicks, yeah, plus the VAR checks. Yeah. And this is why when you go to Saudi, I was watching the Saudi League the other week. I was watching Mahrez FC, right? And they added on 12 minutes of stoppage time in the second half. Right. And everyone was like, oh, why is it 12 minutes? Why is it 12? I said, because it actually probably has been around that with some of the like VARs and stuff like that.
And probably with all the subs and all that. Because even this man say, what about Fergie time? Bro, back in the day, Fergie time was probably on average 4 minutes, bro. Like we never saw bro, Lee, back in the day, if we saw more than 5 minutes of added time, it was like weird.
But then they'll say, but there was less subs back then.
I know, but in general, we never saw more than 5 minutes of added time, like in any game. Yeah, the average was like 3 minutes,
head injury 3-4 minutes, or a leg break.
It was on average 3-4 minutes, Lee, of added time every game, every single game.
And
if we saw more than 4 minutes, it was like whoa, like you know what I'm saying?
As well. Yeah, I said this to you the other week. The season before Fergie left, yeah, Sky Sports put a graphic up. I'll never forget it. Yeah, Arsenal and Chelsea scored more goals in Fergie time in the Premier League than Fergie in the Premier League the season before he left. Yeah, so when people say Fergie time, it got labelled. Oh, it's Fergie. It's Fergie.
It got labelled Fergie time because we won stuff. Do you know what I mean? That's why it became famous, not because we were the only team doing it.
We scored more goals in stoppage time. Yeah, up until that point, 1 year before he left. Yeah, the Man United did, but it was called Fergie time. Yeah, it's the same as when people say, "Oh, this player's always injured. He's injury prone." Yeah, but then there's other players in your team that are factually injured more, and they're not dubbed injury prone.
But this is what man was saying about Varane. Like he's injury prone, but like he played more games than Lissandro. But people weren't saying Lissandro was injury prone, and this is what I mean. It's like certain things stick with certain players. Do you know what I mean? Martial injury prone. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Kieran Tierney injury prone.
But he'll play more games than certain other men. You won't even realize.
And Tomiyasu and Partey and Jesus.
Yeah. Bro, Jesus, bruv, like that guy never plays. Do you know what I'm saying?
Even just Tomiyasu, bro.
It's true.
Zinchenko is injured again.
Is he still at Arsenal, Tomiyasu?
No, we let him go. We've ripped his contract up a couple months back. He's out here writing love letters to the club
for a while.
Bro, he's still injured. Yeah, he's still injured, and he ain't got a club. And he's writing love letters to the club the other week.
Yeah. Oh,
he's literally writing love letters to the club. Like, it's jarring, isn't it? But this is where it is. Yeah, it's like, bro, how can Zinchenko be more injured than Kieran Tierney? They're 6 months apart in age. Yeah, but Kieran Tierney is apparently always injured.
Yeah, Zinchenko doesn't have the same reputation.
And Zinchenko's injured again. He went off crying for Forest the other day. No, he was actually crying. Yeah, my ball literally crying.
Oh, bro. Yeah. See, again, bro, I just can't tell with that guy. He's always crying.
And my baller Tierney set up the third goal off the bench in the old derby the other day in a semi-final to get his team to the final, bruv. Yeah, and he scored the other day, the next game. He scored in that as well. Yeah, my baller's not injured right now, and he's in a final next month.
Excellent. There you go. Martial played more games than Luke Shaw, but bro, that doesn't fit the agenda, bro. And yeah, facts. Ben White as well, bro. Like, but he hasn't got the injury-prone tag either. Like, bro, like it's just, bro. Have you got that tag or you haven't in it? Like, Cass never got no red cards at Real Madrid, and all of a sudden now he's a hatchet man. You know what I'm saying? Now he's at Man United. Like, how does that make sense?
How many Premier League red cards has Xhaka had? I bet it's only 1 or 2. I bet it's only 1 or 2. Yeah, but oh no, this guy's mad rash. He's going to get sent off every week. No, he ain't. How many red cards has Xhaka had in his? Let's go in his entire career. He's had 12 in his entire career.
Is Tierney in Spain or is he back in Scotland?
No, he's at Celtic.
Yeah, he's back in Scotland.
Xhaka had 5 red cards at Arsenal in. How many years was he at Arsenal, Xhaka? Maybe 7 years? So that's less than 1 a year. One of them, he deliberately got sent off. He two-footed Rodri. He said, "Nah, F that. We're 2-0 down already. See you later." I don't want no part of this. Yeah, 7 years, 5 reds. Yeah. But Sergio Ramos has had how many red cards? Oh, but he's a warrior. He puts it all on the line for his club. And it's like, get out of here, man. Like, it's so annoying sometimes, bro.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, Granit Xhaka's had 12 red cards in his entire career. Like, that's a lot of red cards, to be fair, but it ain't like what they make it out to be.
Nah, they make it out like, you know what I'm saying? He was an absolute madman.
Yeah,
they
like
make it out like he's Carl Henry or something, everyone. You know them?
Yeah, he's going to go on 2 foot everyone every week. No, he ain't.
I hear it, bro. You know what I mean? So yeah, no, I don't know. Football's weird, innit? But this is what I mean, and that's what I say, guys. It's like it's about narratives, bro. And this is why I always implore people to actually watch the game for themselves, bro. You know what I mean? Big up Kevin Brown for the membership. And yeah, absolutely. Like the way they talk about Bukayo Saka's numbers, yeah, you would think that he's putting up Neymar numbers, bro. You know what I'm saying? They talk about him like he's a GA machine, but the reality is, or I could use someone closer to home. They talk about him like he's doing Mo Salah numbers. He's not doing Mo Salah's numbers. His numbers are pretty meaty, bruv. But the way that they talk about man's numbers, you would think, yeah, that he had an insane output, because again, it's about narrative. The Premier League is all about narrative, bro. Like football in general is about narrative, but you see the Prem's like WWE. It's just all about marketing. All about marketing.
It's all about PR. Yeah, Saka's got great PR. How did he win man of the match yesterday? How?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, if anyone should have won man of the match, and they were all pretty poor, I can't lie. Yeah, it should have been Elliot Anderson.
Oh yeah, I heard he played really well yesterday. Still,
yeah, Saka scored a good goal, although it did come off his shin. Yeah, but it was still a decent finish. Yeah, even though it came off his shin, he had the right idea. Eze's goal was cold, top bins.
Yeah, Eze's goal was a joke.
Yeah, Saka's goal was decent. Yeah, but at the same time, yeah, it's like the PR for certain players, yeah, is jarring, bro. Yeah, and people are like, yeah, the goal that Eze scored, yeah, it was actually Jude who gave the ball away, yeah, and then clumsily managed to win it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then passed it to Foden, who then laid it on a plate, and Eze just wrapped it top bins.
But that's what Jude does. That's Jude's specialty, bro. First touch, loses the ball. Second touch is a tackle. You know what I'm saying?
Touch,
and then he's
gets
off.
It back.
Yeah, that's it.
Or he gives a foul away.
Oh, I swear down. That's his thing, bro. He does that little sliding scoop tackle thing after he's lost the ball and wins it back. Like, bro, he does it all the time. You know what I mean? And that's the thing. And then everyone was lackadaisical over fucking Foden's pass, which was a bread and butter pass for any half-decent player to play. It was just an unbelievable finish.
See, I think it was a good pass. I'll tell you why I think it was a good pass here, because the weight of pass.
Yeah, the weight of pass was beautiful. The weight of pass made for someone of Foden's level, that should be expected, Lee. Do you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, facts.
You don't fucking clap a dog for barking, do you? Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, well done. Do you know what I mean? Like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? If you're a top player, this is normal. This is normal.
That's funny.
You know what I mean? We're gonna fucking give a dog a treat for wagging his tail, bruv. Like, it just meant to just do that.
Yeah, he is supposed to do that. And to be fair, he does do that quite a lot. Yeah, hence why he's won so many trophies and still plays for Man City.
For City, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but the question they asked Eze after the game was, that Eze part. No, bruv, you just wrapped one top bins.
Yeah.
Let's talk about why you asked him about that goal? Yeah, instead of the pass. I thought the pass was decent, yeah. But like I said, he's been doing that anyway. Yeah? Last season, he was dog shit. This season, he's back on form, and he looks like he's up for it this season. Yeah, but we've seen him do this multiple times, Foden. Yeah, so that is expected. Yeah, how many times have we seen other players in that England team, even just yesterday, overhit a pass? Yeah, so it's like when somebody actually lays a pass off nice, weight a pass perfect. Yeah, it's almost like a surprise to us nowadays, because most of these players overhit or underhit it. Yeah, so when you see a player actually lay it off and it's nice, you're like, cool. Yeah, most of these players are shit, bro. Yeah, and I've got a sneaky feeling Jude ain't going World Cup, you know.
I think he goes, but he doesn't play in it. But you know what it is? Tuchel's laying the foundations to leave him out. You know that, I can't lie, because the language is looking like spooky for Jude, isn't it? It's looking real spooky. And you know what? If he leaves him out, I'll be happy with that, because I don't think we need him. But also,
do you think the country will be happy with that?
I don't give a shit. You know what I want? You know, because I'll be real. The reason why I say that is, I think I don't like him as a player, and I don't like Like, I just don't like the way he moves as a player. You know them ones. And the thing about me is, yeah, like, it's like, I don't know. I just feel like, you see, with footballers, it's, you know, when they say, I can't remember the exact figure, but I think it's like, let's just say 90% of communications non-verbal in there. I'm very good at reading non-verbal cues, innit? You know what I mean? That's why I told you, man, about Garnash's immediately. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes you see someone, you're like, I just don't like his face, innit? Like, it's that. It's that. Like, you know what I mean?
We both get told that all the time, Rants.
Bro, there's certain things about certain people, I could just see them and I'm like, nah. Yeah, and he's one of them guys. You know, he's one of them guys. I could tell that man's a donor. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a donor. Like, you just don't need someone like that in the changing room. Like, slyly, no one likes you. You know what I mean? Because you saw after England, we went out of the last tournament and he was walking up to bare man. Look at all their body language. Luke Shaw looked at him like he wanted to slap him. Cole Palmer was just like, right, don't chat to me.
Bare man were like, move. He's tapping Rodri and all that. It's like, bro, get off me.
Bare man were looking at him like, move, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? And when you see that and you've just lost a game, yeah, all of these players are telling you that this guy's a donor. Do you know what I'm saying? All of them, because they're like, this is their lowest point, yeah? And they're like, move from me. I don't want to see you, innit? And when players are doing that, that tells me them man don't want him there anyway. That means he's doing stuff that's rubbing people up the wrong way, bro. Like, this is the reality. And that's not good for team morale anyway. So if you can't help me on the pitch and you can't help me off the pitch, you shouldn't be there. That's my thing. Because off the pitch sometimes is more important. And that's why Liverpool kept Milner as long as they kept Milner. You know what I mean? Man City kept Carson for as long as they kept Carson. He might still be there. I don't even know.
I think he's gone. I think he left.
You know what I mean? But if he's not there, this is the first season he left. So it's one of them ones, like, certain man you need to have around. You know what I mean? For leadership qualities, he don't have that. For their personality, he don't have that. Footballing ability, he don't have that. Better you take Adam Wharton. Better you take Adam Wharton. Better you take Anderson. Better you take one of the young G's instead of taking him. You know what I'm saying? Because, bro, if he's not going to play, that's not the kind of character you need in the dressing room, because he's got main character syndrome. So if he's not playing, just his energy ain't going to be, that's not the energy you want around. You need these players that understand it's a squad effort. When you're called upon, I might need you to do a job for me. Like, we needed Cole Palmer to come off the bench and do the mad thing, even though we should have been starting. Do you see what I'm saying? So he ain't the kind of player that man just want in the squad, just there. Like, no. Either he starts,
but that's why Henderson's in the squad, isn't it?
You drop him.
That's why Hendo's there. Yeah. As much as we don't want him in the squad, that's why he's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why he's there.
See, and I don't even know Tuchel's argument, because I ain't heard Tuchel say nothing about Henderson. I don't know anything. I haven't watched.
I don't watch it either.
I haven't watched a single England game since Tuchel's taken over, so I can't even tell you if they're playing good football. I can't tell you anything.
No, it was trash. Serbia should have equalised multiple times yesterday.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, we should have scored a couple more.
Yeah, he doesn't seem like the kind of person to have as a squad player. So,
but the thing is, you can't even argue with Tuchel. What's he going to do? He's going to go, yeah, well, I play for Real Madrid and I'm a starter every week. He goes, Tuchel will go, piss off, mate. I've won everything. Yeah, fuck off.
What
can he tell Tommy Tuchel, bro? What can he tell him?
What do you reckon, though? I feel like the Tuchel thing is deeper than that. You know them ones? Because, like I said before, guys, obviously we know what's going on at Dortmund with his brother. He's been linked with, his brother's been linked to Man United. It seems like Dortmund ain't happy with his parents, the way they was moving. It's like they're open to getting rid of him already. And maybe they just don't like everything that has come with it.
Circus that goes with him.
And it's like, maybe that's got back to Tuchel. And Tuchel's just like, yeah, bun this family, innit? Like, because it's weird, like. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like he just don't like him, because
yeah, but I hear it.
Dude has got great PR, blood. Like, and it's like Tuchel's not fucking with the PR. He's the first manager just like, nah, fuck this. Southgate was like, nah, we need to play him in the 10. This, that, and the other. Tuchel's like, bun this guy.
No, I hear it. Yeah, maybe there is. Yeah, no, I don't think he likes it. That's why I've got a feeling he might not take him. Yeah, he might make put a marker down and say, nah, mate, you ain't coming World Cup. Yeah. And then everyone in England's going to go crazy. Oh, how comes we ain't taking Jude? Blah, blah, blah. After telling everyone that La Liga's a farmers league and they don't watch it anyway, why would we want Jude? Right? Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it depends because, like, I don't know, maybe the FA will get on his case a little bit and force him to take him.
Or maybe the FA know what's going on, blood.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Because let's be real, Foden's going if he's fit. Yeah, Declan's going if he's fit.
Foden goes.
Wharton's going if he's fit.
Who is?
Wharton, Rice, Foden. All three of them are shoo-ins if they're fit.
Agreed.
Henderson will probably go.
The ifs are Jack, Grealish, and Rashford. I think the manager likes the idea of Rashford as a wild card, but I don't know if he'll commit to taking Rashford. And Grealish is one of them ones where, like, I don't know if he's a Tuchel player. You know them. Grealish is a baller. For me, Grealish has to go. But again, it depends. It really depends, innit? For me, he goes as a left winger or as a 10, bro. But if for instance, if Eze goes and Grealish don't go, then
take them both.
You get it? Like, Eze's a good player, but Eze ain't ahead of Grealish, bruv. He can't be.
Yeah, but just take them both. And take Cole Palmer as well.
I would take them both. I agree, I would take them both.
If all three of them are fit, Cole Palmer, Eze, and Grealish, take all three of them. You don't need three goalkeepers, bro. You don't need three goalkeepers. And then people say, what if your goalkeeper gets injured? Well, you'll be allowed to get an emergency fucking transfer in, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they ain't going to let you line up without a goalkeeper as a sub. Yeah, surely there's a loophole around there. They'll find a way. Yeah. But if in midfield, Declan's going if he's fit.
Yeah.
Foden's going. Anderson will go. Wharton will go. So there's 4 midfield spots, central midfield spots gone straight away. Yeah. You could take Eze and play him left or centre. And take Grealish playing left or centre.
For me, you have to take my man at West Ham. What's his name? The winger.
Bowen.
Yeah, you got to take Bowen for me.
He didn't even get off the bench yesterday.
But you have to take him.
Yeah, Rogers will be there. Yeah, Rogers, he'll go.
For me,
I'd take Bowen.
Rogers.
I like Bowen. I like Bowen
as well. He's class, but Rogers I wouldn't take.
He can play
Rogers
up
is
front.
decent, but I don't rate Rogers like that.
But
to be going with
Jude,
England,
right?
what you better than Grealish? No, you're not, bruv. Keep your ass at home, man.
Would you take him over Jude?
Who, Rogers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Well, there you go. So he's in then.
Like, bro, absolutely.
Hey, bro, I'm thinking of ways of getting Jude out the squad, bro. So I'm naming
I
his
hear
names.
it. I'll take him over Jude Bellingham, but that's because, bro, like, we've got way better, bro. Even Gibbs White's better than Jude Bellingham, and I don't even rate Gibbs White like that. Like, he's mad overrated, but he's better than Jude.
Henderson's going. Henderson will be going. Yeah, so we've got Rice, we've got Foden, central, yeah? Both of these. Rice, Foden, yeah? Wharton, Hendo, Anderson, yeah? Who else do we say? Rogers, there's 6 midfielders straight away. If they're all fit, they're going, bro. Yeah, then Jude will be 7. I don't think he's going to make it, mate. Yeah, unless he does a madness for Real Madrid this season and starts playing better and suddenly starts finding some first touch, yeah? And goes on a madness from now to the end of the season. I've got a feeling he ain't taking him. Yeah, and I don't even know like about the Dortmund staff and all of this and the family. I just don't think he rates him. Yeah, because he was on the bench yesterday. Yeah, when he came on, bro, he is so clumsy. It's crazy.
Bro,
it's like,
bro, it's dead, man. I can't lie. It's dead. I can't lie. If Tuchel doesn't take him, you'll earn my respect in it, like different levels, because there's a lot of media pressure and football pressure to buy into the hype. Do you know what I mean? The hype. And he seems like a man that knows what he wants. And if he does actually stand on his principles and not do that, because I think a previous England manager, what manager was it? Southgate that left Trent out, and he left Trent out of a tournament. Was it a World Cup or a Euros? I'm not sure, but Trent got left out of the tournament. What was it?
I think it was the Euros. Yeah,
Trent got left out of that tournament, and at the time, I think it was possibly the right decision. Based on the fact that Kieran Trippier could play on both wings, and because we were playing a 3 at the back, and also Trent is not a wing back in that system, innit? So it kind of made sense. And obviously, Reece James is the best bloody fullback anyway, and we had Kyle Walker, so it made sense. Do you know what I'm saying? It made sense. But either way, like this Jude call is different to that in a sense where, on paper, he's at Real Madrid, bruv. So on paper, he's ahead of a lot of the men that are in talks of going ahead of him.
Just by default, 'cause it's Real Madrid, and he starts every week.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So on paper, it's a massive, massive call, bro.
And
Like,
not only
huge
that,
call.
yeah, it's a huge call to pick him or not, yeah. But the pressure's on him because if he don't pick him and we fold in that tournament, everyone will point back to it.
Bro, I would argue that leaving Jude out of this tournament is as big a decision as bringing Walcott when Sven brought Walcott. Because it was out of nowhere. Like, if he actually leaves man out the squad, I'm not saying take him and not play him. If he leaves him out the squad completely, that's a Theo Walcott thing. It's like, yo.
Yeah, where's that happen from? Yeah. It'd be interesting to see the next round of games in March.
Yeah.
Let's see whether he starts him in them games. And the next international breaks, because that's what 5 months away. Yeah, anything could happen in the next 5 months. Some of these players might be injured and you might have to take him. But I've been thinking, I was looking at him last night, yeah, and I've seen him sat on the bench, yeah. Right, then he comes on, he was awful. Yeah, and I'm like, I got a feeling he ain't going to take this guy to the, because that's the second, he left him at the last squad, didn't he? But he was just coming back off injury, to be fair.
Yeah,
on that one.
so he had an excuse.
But this one, he's brought him back in and sat him on the bench. Yeah, but then he played Saka 90 minutes. He took Declan off after about 70. Yeah, he brought Anderson off after about 70. Yeah, and brought on Wharton. Yeah, and he brought on Jude and he brought on Foden. And he did a treble sub, I think. Can't remember the other one who came off. Might have been Rashford. But either way, yeah, I've got a sneaky feeling he ain't going to take him, bro. And if he don't take him, yeah, fair fucking plays for him. But because he's German, straight away he's up against it.
Yeah, facts. Hey,
yeah,
bro.
Because he's German, he's managing England. He's straight up against it, bro. He has to perform in this World Cup. But when I say perform, he better win it. Otherwise, he's gone anyway.
He does.
Not only that, his squad selection, yeah, has been a little bit all over the place at the minute. And people are going, oh, how comes Kyle Walker? How comes this player, Hendo, and this player, and that player? And it's like, okay, cool. But at the same time, yeah, we literally pissed the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we always pissed the group. Well, most times we pissed the group. I want to see when the pressure's on how this guy gets on, because when the pressure's on at club level, yeah, he's delivered a lot of the times, most of the time, to be fair. Yeah. And people look back and say, well, when he got the job at Bayern, yeah, they were in 3 comps and he ended up fucking like bottling it. Yeah, but who cares, bro? Yeah, this guy has won a lot of trophies at multiple different clubs.
Yeah.
But can that translate into not seeing the players week in, week out and working with them day in, day out to go into a World Cup and actually getting over the line? Yeah, I'm happy that he's the manager because I actually think he's a good manager. The brand of football's boring.
I think he's a good manager for what England need him for. He's always been a cup manager anyway. And do you know what I mean? Let's see if he can put it all together for England, man. But it's a huge ask. I still think that quality-wise, yeah, England ain't got enough, but we'll see.
No, we're lacking massively, mate. Yeah, I was saying this to Dan Potts when he jumped on the channel last night. Yeah, if you look at England's attack, yeah, our forward line is probably better, like, and the options that we could pick than Spain's.
In terms of the volume,
personnel.
the numbers, but not the actual quality of the players.
Like Lamine Yamal, I mean, come on, he's levels, bro. Yeah, but then if you go to the other side, yeah, well, you got Firmino, you got Lamine, you got Oyarzabal, Morata. Who else they got? Nico Williams. Yeah, they could pick Brian Zaragoza. They barely play him. I don't know why. His fucking level's better than that scrub at Bilbao. Yeah. But then if you look at the players we can play in forward positions, yeah, but then you look at their midfield, bro, they absolutely wipe the floor with us.
This is it. Midfield and defense is where England will struggle, because even though we've got good players here in midfield here, we don't know what our best balance is. We don't know what our best cohesion is. Do you know what I'm saying? Then you look at Portugal, got Vitinha and João Neves, and do you get me? And then Spain have fucking, their midfield's a joke. You know what I mean? They got Rodri, they got
Ruiz, Pedri.
Yeah, Fabian, Pedri, fucking
Zubimendi.
Like, bro, forget it, man. You know what I'm saying?
They can play Bayern.
Just forget it. They can play you're just not getting the ball, innit? Like, this is the reality. You're just not getting the ball. So it just doesn't matter at that point. So
their defense is a little bit sus though at times, Spain, yeah. But the problem is they dominate the ball so much, yeah, that it don't really matter. They're like, tomorrow they're going to play Georgia. They're going to absolutely wallop them. Yeah, we already know this. Yeah, they got Nico Gonzalez.
You forgot about Nico as well, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Dani Olmo's been dog shit since he's been at Barcelona. I can't lie. He's been rubbish. Yeah, they got Gavi, but he's out injured again, I think. Don't rate him anyway. Yeah, but their midfield is just ridiculous. Their backline, yeah, I'm not convinced with Spain's backline but the midfield is levels. So the midfield, when you got Rodri or Zubimendi, well, probably Rodri to be fair, Zubimendi be holding bench. Yeah, but when you've got their actual three in there, Pedri, Rodri, and Ruiz, bro, you ain't getting the ball off of them. So you're gonna have to try and counter attack. But by then, Rodri's just mopping up. He's just filling the gaps.
You're fucked, bro, because you end up just getting pinned back on the edge of your own box, and then it's a game of concentration now because you can't switch off, or else you get killed, innit? Do you know what I mean? This France attack is crazy. I forgot about Elise. Do you know what I'm saying? They got Elise.
Did you see his goal yesterday? You see his goal?
Bro. That's what I mean. And they got Ekitike as well. Hey, bro, and Mateta probably won't go now. But once everyone's fit, I think Mateta drops out. But
no, I reckon he'll take him.
They got
because out of all of them players that are there in attacking positions, he's something completely different.
Yeah, he is. I agree.
He's like a Giroud, but he's like a Giroud type player. Yeah. Like he's got half decent first touch. He's got decent link up plays. Hold up plays decent, and he can finish. I reckon they'll take him.
I hope so. You know what I'm saying?
I reckon all of them go.
Oh, but they got Thuram though. Thuram might be what they see as their Giroud. Tough. He's better than Thuram. But
Mateta's levels better than him.
Thuram's got the surname, innit? He's got the.
When the guy that missed in the final? When the guy that missed in the final right at the end? Was that him? Against
Colomwani. That was Colomwani.
Oh, that was Mawani. Oh, it makes sense. He's at Spurs.
Yeah. That was Colomwani, bro.
Yeah, well, he definitely ain't going. He definitely ain't going. That Thuram is rubbish as well.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, they got a decent attack,
man. So does Colomwani, but you know what I mean. The game is the game, innit?
See, I think Spain are the favourites for me. Yeah, just based off of the fact that they just wallop every team. You can't get the ball off them. Yeah, I think second I'd go Argentina, just because I think Messi is last World Cup. Yeah, it's like, do you know what I'm saying? It's in the Americas. Yeah, and I think that they've still got a very good team and the manager's decent as well. Yeah, and then France as well. Them three. Anything outside of that, I don't see anyone winning it. Brazil are rubbish. Yeah, I think Germany are rubbish. Italy might not even make it. Portugal are rubbish. If they keep that Martinez, mate, they ain't doing nothing. They're going out in the group stage.
I hear it.
They were going out in the group stage. Yeah, but some of the African nations, they might upset a few. Like Morocco, they got a very good squad.
They'll upset, but I think as it gets further on, I think that
one of them will get to a semi. One of them will get to a semi, I reckon. I'd say maybe Morocco.
Potentially, not semi-finals, but I think they can get to a quarter-final for sure.
Morocco have got a banging squad, bro. Yeah, yeah. Belgium are rubbish as well. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, Belgium are cooked now.
They're better now in terms of team than they were in their golden generation, because that was just all individuals playing for themselves, isn't it? 100. They're a better team, but they're still not good enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Austria could be a shout. Not Austria, Norway. Yeah, defensively, nope. Yeah, but when you've got that lump up, they got two lumps up front because they got Sorloth as well. Like, they're always going to bag if you can provide them a chance. They scored 4 goals in 12 minutes the other night. Yeah, Sorloth got 2 and Holland got 2. And it's like, they've pissed their group, you know, absolutely walked that group. If Italy don't beat them 9-0, then they've qualified. You know what I mean? Bro, they could lose 8-0, yeah? Just go, yeah, whatever, mate. We're still through. Who cares? Who cares? Let me go bathroom real quick, yeah?
Yeah, that's mad, isn't it? That's mad. No problem.
But yeah, I'd say Spain piss it, bro.
Yeah, I think Spain is a safe bet. I just think in the hot climate and the ability to retain possession, like, they're getting minimum to the semis. So, yeah, man, just it makes a lot of sense, bro. You know what I mean? Netherlands never do anything true blue, so I can't lie. I can't entertain that, especially when they got that moron in charge as well, blood. Man didn't even have the lit in the squad. So, yeah, bro, let's be honest. Man can't take that man serious for a second, bro. Goes on CR7 missing. He's only missing 1 game, bro, and honestly, Portugal will probably be better off for not having to select him. So I can't lie. They'll be better off. I think France definitely have the squad to do something. So we just need to wait and see, people. You know what I mean? We just need to wait and see. Big up everyone inside as well, man. Make sure we get the lights up as well, man. Man needs to wrap literally shortly, bro. When Lee gets back. The man's got to run a few errands before the gaming stream tonight, people. You get me? So, like I said, we're going to be gaming on Twitch in it moving forward, guys. So make sure you subscribe to the Twitch. The link has been in the chat, and also big up everyone that's already bought their tickets for the fight as well. On Saturday's tomorrow. All right, tomorrow I'll be 3 weeks out. So yeah, I know people already started buying the pay-per-views and the tickets. It's in London, innit? So it'll be good to see you lot. You know what I mean? Come through and support. And yeah, bruv, we're looking to put on a big performance. So yeah, man, appreciate you lot. Obviously, the link will be pinned in all of my shows in the lead up to the fight as well. Yeah, Mafia 3 man's playing at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? So make sure you lot pull up to the Twitch stream. It's lit.
Yeah, I see you playing that the other day. That game looks mad. I've
it's
never heard of it
mental,
before.
bro.
I've been out the loop with Xbox and PS and all this. I ain't
Oh,
played.
listen, I can't lie, man. It's a good way to de-stress, man. Like, especially in the international break. You know what I'm saying, man? Just running up on rackets and shooting out the place. And yeah, tomorrow, man's doing the Eubank Ben watch along as well, for sure, guys. We'll be here. We'll be there, bro. You know what I mean? So
I'll be watching Rust in Santander.
there it is. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So yeah, bro. That's it. Man said Rants go Nando's for lemon and herb. Nah, bro. I just been eating my burgers, blood. Anyone that was watching the vlogs last time can't go wrong, bruv. Do you know what I mean? And I'm in the 70s now for weight. I'm 79 kilos. I'm fighting at 77. I got 3 weeks. So I'm just gonna stay here now for a few weeks so I get to eat a bit more food, which is great. So yeah, man, everything's in the right place, bro. Let them know what you got coming up anyway, Lee, today.
I'm going live literally now. Well, I need to run. Oh, fucking bro, it's hammering down with rain. Yeah, but that bin in the kitchen stinks, man. I fucking threw a bit of chicken away earlier.
Yeah, you need to throw the bin out.
Yeah, so I bet it's pissing out, and the bins are at the end of the road.
Bruv, it's them ones.
Oh,
hey,
bro, I swear it's lashing it down, man. I'm going to look like a drowned rat when I get back. So yeah, I'm going to leg it down the hill and back. So yeah, that game kicks off in 11 minutes. Valladolid versus Las Palmas, La Liga 2, and then after that on the main channel. And tomorrow, full match day program, man. Come on. La Liga 2 is where it's at. I'll be doing the Spain game. But yeah, there's loads of football tomorrow. So
I'll be there for that. And yeah, Nick, I did hear about Parker, bro. Like, if you're in the gaming stream, man, we'll talk about it there. You get me? Because that's a madness.
Boy. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah, man. Hey, big up everyone inside. You know what I mean? Make sure you hit a Rants Raid in Leeds chat. And I'll see you guys over on Twitch if you guys are coming over, probably about 8:30.
Bless.